One rainy evening, I went to my friend's wedding. When I went there, it was raining lightly, but as time went by, the rain was increasing and the wind was blowing. It was almost midnight. I was returning home after the ceremony was finished. The friend's house was in a remote village, so transportation was a problem there. He asked me not to go so late, but I had an important meeting in my office next day, so I had to come home that night. So his brother dropped me to the bus stand on his motorbike. It was raining so hard that nothing could be seen ahead. I was waiting for the bus there. There was no one except me in that place. The pitch darkness around me created a scary atmosphere. I stood there for almost another hour, but could not see any bus or any people. At such a time, suddenly someone asked me from behind what I am doing here. I replied, I am waiting for the bus. Hearing my words, he continued to laugh and said in a strange tone that no bus will be available here at night. The last bus was at 10 at night and it will be available again at 6 in the morning. I asked him, what should I do now? He said, a short walk from here will lead to a four-way junction. Many cargo trucks go from there at night. They might help you if you ask them. Hearing this, I felt some relief and took the initiative to walk from there. But looking back at the man, I was surprised because the man was no longer there. I could not see him anywhere, even in the rain. After that, without wasting any more time, I started walking towards the junction of the roads. After walking like this for about 10 minutes, I reached there. But even after waiting there for a long time, I did not see any bus or any other vehicle. It seemed that I might have to spend the whole night in this place. But suddenly, I heard the sound of the horn, and it gave me some hope. I looked to the right side of the road and saw two strong headlights speeding towards me out of the darkness. As the vehicles got closer, I realized it was a bus. I also kept trying to stop the bus with my hand to board the bus. But the bus was coming so fast and the rain was falling so heavily that the driver might not see me. Just like that, the bus sped off in front of me. But the strange thing is that the bus stopped after going some distance. I thought maybe the driver saw me, so instead of standing there, I ran towards the bus. The door of the bus was open, so I got on the bus without saying anything to anyone. But as soon as I got inside the bus, I was completely surprised because all the passengers in the bus were wearing new clothes. Seeing their clothes, I realized that maybe the bus was returning from a wedding house. On the left side of the bus, I saw a beautiful girl sitting on a seat. The seat next to her was the only one that was empty, so I sat next to her without any hesitation. It was still raining heavily outside. The bus was moving fast in the rain, and I was also very tired, so I fell asleep early. After a while, I realized that I was feeling hot. What I saw when I opened my eyes was like having a heart attack. I saw that the girl sitting next to me was on fire all over and she was screaming in pain. Even the other passengers in the bus were also on fire and they were also screaming in pain. I thought maybe I was dreaming, so I closed my eyes and tried to see again. Really, everyone sitting on the bus was on fire. Seeing this, I cried out in great fear. Hearing my scream, someone came to me and asked what happened. I was going to say something to him, but suddenly saw that there was no fire. Everything was fine, and all the passengers in the bus were sleeping. Even the girl sitting next to me was sleeping. How is it possible? What I saw a while ago, was that all my dream? I did not say anything to that man, so I closed my eyes and sat down again. The bus started to move faster. From where I sat, I could see the front of the bus, especially the driver. But after a while, when I opened my eyes and looked at it, I was shocked. I saw a skeleton where the driver was sitting in his place, and that skeleton was holding the steering wheel of the bus. I realized that today I am in grip of demons. Today I have no protection. Today I may have to die at their hands. So to save my life, I went to the door of the bus and shouted loudly to stop the bus. But hearing my words, the bus driver and all the passengers sitting inside the bus burst into laughter. I realized that I had to jump from the bus to save my life. I had no other options, so I jumped from the moving bus. I was lucky that I landed on a bush, so my body was hurt a bit. I stood up and saw that the bus hit a tree at high speed and burst into flames. But the strange thing was that after a while the bus was disappeared from my sight. I did not understand what was happening to me. Then I fell unconscious there. When I regained consciousness the next morning, I saw some people standing around me. I told them everything that happened last night. Then I heard from them that 2 years ago, a bus was returning home from a wedding. It was raining heavily. The bus driver might have fallen asleep while driving the bus. As a result, the bus rammed into a tree with great force, causing the bus to catch fire, and all the passengers inside the bus were burned to death. Since then, many people have seen that cursed bus at night. The local people have also witnessed this incident many times. After hearing this, I realized that my luck was good, so I survived this time. I went to the nearest bus stand with one of them on a motorbike, and from there I took another bus and came back home.